Welcome back, Arcanist Armory fans, to Season 3, Episode 27. The party has made some progress on their economics and sold their spikes and large mushroom, some of them for better deals than others. But
No, that is a good deal.
yeah, none of them were bad deals.
I'm pretty sure the deals were about even.
Oh yeah, it was about 550 gold for each.
Yeah.
Then the party, having been through a long, grueling day, has decided to turn in slightly early because it's about 4 or 5. But they have houses they can go to because we're at the village.
Go ahead and take your long rest.
No one comes and wakes us up in 2 hours because something else is burning.
The
The sun is here.
I was
you were
like,
told by Elisha that we didn't have anything for you at this moment. So
taking a long rest lowers my hit points.
because you lose your temporary,
I get more hit points.
but then you can just cast false light.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I have 8 temporary hit points now.
this is a D4 plus 4.
Yep.
Pretty good.
It is.
That's the max.
Yes.
Pretty good for not dying.
Yep.
Yeah, how did you have no missing hit points? The rest of us had like
Because I went down.
I think he ended up,
I was far from the monster.
he ended up staying in the back.
That's true. You stayed in the back and the
I
rest of us
did
were.
hit the
I tried to flank them.
And then I don't remember how I didn't lose hit points in the centipede one, but whatever.
It's all history.
May have been that you did take damage and that you just didn't end up getting in there. But it doesn't matter now. It's in the past.
He's in the past. Okay, that run forward.
As you guys wake up and are finishing getting ready for the day, there is a knock on each of your doors.
I didn't do it.
They don't open it automatically,
blame
so it's not the spell.
You blame me.
I mean, I blame Karloz.
If you open the door and it's a flame trap, that's when you play.
or the police.
Starts climbing through window.
It's a knock on the door. Okay, fine.
I'm sorry, I don't open my front door.
Starts
Anyway,
rolling down the side.
That's neither here nor
Okay,
there.
so-
I gotta open the door.
Okay. You open the door, there's a kobold that is standing there, and they say, Elisha wants to see you in the town hall.
Alright,
Do any of us live close enough to each other that we can hear weird stereo as they're all saying this?
You guys are not.
Okay.
Staggered.
You guys are not directly next door to each other.
Hive mind
And you
kobolds.
You guys aren't directly next door to each other, and you guys haven't decided to pick a Shiro's home base as of yet. So
That would require them regardless.
that would require Karloz.
He's kind of sketchy.
Kind of?
He's missing an arm. Anyway. Alright, be there soon.
Okay.
I'm one of the best alchemists in
Is there
town,
anything-
missing most fingers.
Is there anything you guys want to do before you guys go to the town hall?
Nope.
Okay.
Guess not.
I mean, if there is, then
No, it's fine.
you guys are summoned separately. So
That's true.
Yeah.
okay.
That? Okay.
So you get to the town hall, and Elisha is there waiting for you. And she says, "We have something exciting for you guys to do this time.
Yay.
You mean the other ones?
something exciting that isn't. Oh no! Something emergency just happened.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that doesn't have to do with eggs.
No eggs this time. The eggs are fine.
Yay.
They're enjoying their new hatchery.
Okay.
But we have been keeping eyes on a large gnome settlement that's nearby, and we've been sending some scouting parties in there, and we have found where their fortress and treasury is.
Ooh.
And it is tradition and a wonderful idea to take a few things, and as the new champions, it'll be your guys' job to be the main team on the mission. That's on the mission. It isn't
Are there
totally.
going to be other teams on the mission?
There is going to be another team that will be sneaking around, but they shouldn't. That they won't reveal where you guys are, and they're just going to be sneaking in and getting some small things. But as the new champions, it'd be.
There's gonna be some chance.
It's a great. I thought it would be a good idea for you guys to go in and see what you can get out.
That does sound fun.
Probably
So,
no.
don't bring the gnomes back.
How many gnomes can fit in my bag of holding?
Remember to take them out, otherwise you have a corpse.
Remember they have to breathe.
They're gnomes.
That's true.
It's okay.
Or cry.
It's okay. We have been.
Then I can sell them to the alchemist.
We have a tunnel. That is nearly complete. That will go up into their fortress. And any of the gold and stuff that you guys will bring back, because this is something that the clan has been working with. We will split it with you. We'll split it with you whatever you guys bring back, and whatever the other team brings back. You guys will get about 20% of the spoils, which is a lot more than anyone else is getting. Don't tell them. And then we'll have people ready to close the tunnel behind you so that the enemies don't come here.
Oh, we don't
Is that 20% for our group or 20% each?
For the group.
Okay.
We also have with our scouting have a couple of maps.
Ooh.
So this is the first floor of it. This is the second floor. The X's are guards. The
exclamation marks are.
someone they think is important. The arrows show you the pattern of where they have found the guards patrol.
Ooh.
And you will be. The tunnel comes up in this room here.
Okay. So where there are not
You
X's
are
on the patrols, is that extra guards patrolling?
There
or
is a guard on each patrol.
And then these X's are stationary guards?
Are stationary guards that they know of.
Okay.
There may be more. The primary objective is to get into the treasury and get out with gold and stuff. There's also a kobold that is somewhere that the gnomes have captured from one of the previous scouting missions, and it would be great if we could get them back. And then there is a gnome that has been creating some constructs to go through their army. The golems don't, as far as they've been able to tell, they haven't been activated yet. So if you want to sabotage them and while you're in there, that'd be great too.
Is this person of interest the crafter or?
That's where they believe the crafters room and the crafted it.
And the question mark is exploratory?
They're not quite sure what's there.
Okay.
Something's there where they have, but not they don't know what.
Something probably powerful. Don't want to stick your nose in.
Something they haven't
Stick
stuck
your
their
axe in before you nose.
something that they haven't stuck their nose too much in. Is over in that corner.
Do we get any perks for killing gnomes?
Brownie points.
Okay.
Gnomish armor.
Finds half plate armor. My debt is paid!
Are gnomes of the proper size to have transferable armor for kobolds?
Yes, they're both small creatures.
Neat.
So yes, if you wanted to sneak in still armor or dress up as guards beforehand, you could try that.
We have one of us that can dress up as a gnome.
You know, might not be a bad idea.
Soggy, who is the tailor at Buttons, may be able to help you procure guard uniforms. Or,
Taylor
Gnome costumes.
buttons.
yes, with 3 exclamation points.
I just want a pointy hat that I can put on a stick and hold around corners to get people to walk over. Yes.
The tailor would be a place to find a pointy stick. A pointy hat.
Gotta put some eyes on there. No, the point of the stick's a good spot to get a point stick.
The pointy stick is where you get pointed sticks. Yes.
Do we know if the gnomes in the fortress are wearing green hats or red hats? Or more scouting?
We don't know anything.
I just closed my notes.
Oh no, we deleted the world.
I didn't delete it. I just don't.
So you make a face, realistic face with eyes. You put a hat on there. You just put on a stick. You can attract the guards' attentions.
We shot you, so apparently you have a red hat because we knew that that's who we were shooting.
Made for a good show. And then you went up to me by beating up into the sun god.
Made a great show.
You made it look more realistic.
It was more realistic.
If this goes well enough, maybe we can get another party so I can get more angel dust.
Do you need more drugs?
Or fairy fire.
Don't know those.
I'm currently out, so yes, it saved half of my life.
That is valid.
Yeah, well,
I mean, at that point, years go by. You have the influence.
I don't know who sells it though.
Sells what?
Fairy fire.
Probably one of
who
the.
sells drugs?
Who wants to be my new drug dealer?
It doesn't say what their uniform. It doesn't say in here what their uniform looks like, but they have seen the uniform enough that they can replicate them.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if the hat that we have from her is the correct color for the thing, because at least for what we know, gnomes wear either green or red hats. Whether or not that has
That is
anything
fair.
to do with reality. Or at least they did 100 years ago.
I would say their uniforms have changed a little bit in the past 100 years. So even if it's the right color, it's not necessarily the right style.
Oh, man.
So we need a new hat.
I need to do that.
It's okay, we'll just go bag one. Then we'll have the right uniform.
Yeah, just knock out no. Still that. And
Hey, it's not that. You don't need to run.
That's true.
That's
And
some
walk away.
sneak Yeah, you walk away like nothing happened.
That's
what
when you
do.
walk away like you are the guard.
Exactly.
There's a really sketchy gnome knocked out over there. Doesn't have a hat.
He doesn't have his hat, so I had to knock him out.
Yeah. Checks out.
Somebody get him a hat.
Which one do I keep?
Probably the one with the hat.
No, I'm trying to figure out which one.
Okay. I think we'll skip Kobold make gnomish costumes.
I mean,
Okay.
I'm the only one that has one.
Yeah.
I mean,
And it fooled us. I don't know if it'll fool a gnome, and I'd rather
I have
not
money.
kill you. While
I'll look into a disguise.
Okay.
Okay.
I
You
did.
want to go to buttons, and
Yes.
see what they have?
Yes.
Um,
You have your notes back up. This world rebooted.
yes. I was just looking through them to see if there was a place that actually sold the dress that you was referring to. And I think the only place that mentions them is at the
Party.
is at the party.
Go
So
to your magic shop. I'm sure he knows.
Hey, I just told you.
That's what he's going to make the mushroom into. So.
I
Sells very well.
so you are not quite sure where in the colony you would go to get more,
Mm-hmm.
other than maybe the fungus farm.
There's a fungus farm?
You live here. How do you not know?
Yes, you guys live in underground caves. You guys have a fungus farm. You guys have.
I haven't explored a lot, okay?
Now who has amnesia?
I grew up under a rock. A lot of them.
So you guys walk into those who are going to Soggy's shop.
Wanna come with me?
Sure.
Okay.
Walk into
I'm sure
the.
where your bastards get it praised.
Do the gnomes live in the sun?
Okay.
I mean, not in the sun, but in the light.
They are. These are ones that have built this particular
Cabal.
town of gnomes has been built underground.
Yay!
Yay! No disadvantage on checks.
Pretty sure.
Everything.
I thought it was just perception.
I don't remember.
I'm 99% sure it's just perception.
Let's see.
I don't know what you played the crowd prior.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is near to the colony, so it is
Okay.
underground, as far as I can tell.
Disadvantage on attack rolls and perception checks that rely on sight.
And even if it wasn't underground, you guys would be inside of it,
Yeah.
And at night. Mostly.
or whenever you guys decide to go.
It's true.
It's this group.
We don't
We
even
attack at noon.
We don't know if it's night or day because there's no cycle underground.
Okay. So those of you who are going to buttons.
I'm going to buttons.
That's a really weird thought because there's no day-night cycle underground. We could go while the kobolds are sleeping, and it could be when the gnomes are awake because they're just on a different cycle.
Yeah.
That's true.
As people who have scouted, you would know. roughly
Yeah.
the way to
They
decide
would
when
know.
They are familiar enough to tell you like the patterns that the guards
Yeah.
tend to walk and where most of the guards are.
Mhm.
So they are sending you at a time when those patrols would be
In effect.
active.
Anyway.
So you walk into the beautifully crafted tent of thick, durable cloth. It's not a stone or a wood structure like the rest of the town.
Okay.
I'm wearing my gnome
It's
costume
Ivan.
that-
You know exactly what I was thinking of. It's a tattoo, no.
Inside there are several poles and ropes keeping the tent from keeping
From
the tent
standing.
keeping the tent standing. And there are on some shelves and racks that are around there are dozens of outfits. There are some that are different guard outfits. And behind the counter, there is Sagi, a silver kobold with gleaming scales. He has an eye-catching outfit of intense colors and several buttons that are sewn into various patterns and shapes.
Sounds perfect for a stealth mission. Just buy his outfit.
It's a really colored thing. Okay.
So sewn into various patterns of shapes on it. He says, "Hello, what can I do for you?"
Hello, we're going to invade the gnomes. We're looking for a costume to blend in a little bit better.
Would this work? I'm wearing my gnome costume.
You've just been sleeping in it for 3 days.
Wear it.
Okay.
She changed into it as the hall before they left. She's been walking through the colony dressed up as a gnome.
And that's why I got stabbed. I understand
I
now.
have dodged a few things. See if he knows what he's talking about. The other guy.
He looks over your costume and he says, from a distance, that probably would do. But if you're going to get close and talk to them, then you probably want something a little more convincing.
What do you have?
And he,
Scale polish.
as he's talking, he walks over to a rack and start over to one of the racks and starts moving various clothes and uniforms aside, and he pulls up. And how many people have gone to the shop? Are going to the shop?
I know it was us two at least.
Yes.
I
Is
don't know.
Carlos going, or is
No.
he? Okay.
Is Carrot coming?
Yeah, Carlos.
Okay.
So he pulls out 3 matching
We really
uniforms.
should go to shops at least to get people the discounts, but.
Really should.
He says, "You probably want something more official looking like this if you're going to be going inside the fortress."
Fair. And how much would those run us?
10 gold apiece. They are very
How many
expensive
pieces is the
to make.
outfit?
10 gold for a full outfit. 10 gold for a full outfit.
Including suit, hat,
Boots and hat
Scale polish.
cloak
shiny bits? Okay.
shiny bits.
Gnome colored
Okay.
scale polish.
And it also includes having various crests and markings.
Okay,
for
yeah.
being
Sounds
official.
reasonable.
That makes it look official.
Okay, I'll do that then.
That makes you stand out because people ask you questions as a commander.
He
Seeing as I have
has made sure that
0 on my
that
deception
they
is a
are.
straight roll, so maybe let's not do that.
Since you guys have specified that you're doing an infiltration mission, he has made sure that you look like just normal
Welcome, Major General.
average soldiers rather than someone that would stick out and be actually in charge.
That's fair. That's fair.
Okay,
Okay.
maybe general. I say
You just need the 3.
fight.
Fight for my
Technically,
entertainment.
we should probably get one for Karloz. However, I don't want to pay for
You know what? Carlos can find his own suit.
it. Okay, nope, we're good.
You dress Carlos in the old one.
Yes, please.
We're taking a gnome prisoner.
Your old one comes with a
We-
figure too.
We've taken a
Well, we upgraded, so
100-year-old
here you
gnome
go.
prisoner.
Okay. So you guys.
We're feeding him to the kobold prisoner. Where was he again?
So you guys now each have a gnome guard uniform.
I'm going to wait to put it on.
30 gold.
For 30 gold for the
Does anyone have less than 10 gold?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Assuming Carrot paid for her own.
As I walk in and pay $2.50 after everyone else buys theirs. You know what? Maybe just
Alright.
that discount is really unequal.
Yeah. Well.
I mean, I don't think we need to do anything else.
Okay. Do you need anything else from me?
No, I'll do things.
All right. If you ever need anything or an upgrade to your daily wardrobe, come and see me.
He sells buttons.
Sounds
You
good,
want thousands of buttons?
Will you buy
Part of me says yes.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
sure
Part of me
there's.
says yes.
I'm absolutely certain there's something we could do with thousands of buttons. There is. I don't know what that something is, but
So
Put
you
them all
guys,
around the wall. If you push this button, a magical thing will happen. You distract the prowers. But you have to find the right button.
okay.
And it resets every 30 minutes. Good luck.
Yeah.
charge admission to just poke the buttons.
If you get the right ADHD person, make a bank.
All right. So you guys.
It's a perfect kobold trap. We're
One
learning
in
trap
every
making.
100 people that goes in, they push a button, you throw out confetti. You found it!
Here, you won 7 gold, 2 more than you paid to get in.
Anyway.
You won 5 gold. Congratulations, that breaks even.
You won the 3rd prize. Your admission has been paid.
Now that we're
You
on
want to
track.
try again?
Yeah.
Now
So
that
you
we're on
guys-
track.
You guys
Carnival
meet back.
games.
You guys meet back up with Karloz and your guide that is going to lead you down the tunnel to the fortress.
Does he need a uniform?
No, he's not actually going into the fortress. He's just leading you to where to the tunnel and through it. You
To
spend.
escort these prisoners to the gold room. What?
You spend.
We drag him with us.
You spend. So you spend.
Where do we keep the kobolds again so we can get the other one out?
So you guys spend.
You're not wearing a disguise, we can do it.
You guys spend several hours going through various tunnels.
So I'm still curious. Are their scales actually hidden? Like, do they look like kobolds if you're within 5 feet of them?
It looks like they would.
Because kobolds have a very different body makeup than gnomes, even if you have the costume.
Looks like they don't look like 100% to like, but it doesn't look
If they're
like they.
15 feet away, they're not going to come over and try to kill you.
Yeah, they look like they're convincing enough to not get like immediately attacked, and if they talk to the right person the right way, then they probably could sneak through places.
Had a minor illusion, worst case.
But yeah, they do still have their
They
health.
suddenly stop
They still do
moving.
have some slight discrepancies between a gnome and a kobold build.
Yeah.
It's harder to be a gnome passing as a kobold passing as a gnome than 3 kobolds in a trench coat passing as a gnome.
That's what our next plan should be.
Because a human looks so much less conspicuous than a kobold passing through the gnome.
No, I just want to be 3 kobolds. Sheesh.
Roll perception. Okay.
Why are you rolling 3
He
dice?
does get to a point in the tunnel and he just says, just go straight up there and you'll come out behind some barrels in the storage room.
Neat.
Sounds good. Thank
we
you.
just empty the storage
Anything
room?
else we
That
need
was
to
our
know
first
before we go
goal,
in?
right? There is.
This is a food storage room. They want like the gold and magic items storage.
I'm sure that emptying the food storage room for the gnomes is a nice hit to start with.
And
We're going full Grinch on this for leaving no specs for the other whose mouse is
Better hope
You
your
can
bag
get
of holding's
more-
empty then.
If you can get the more valuable stuff first, then that'd be great.
Anything in particular we
the
should be
other
looking
team
for?
is looting the larder.
Yes, the other team's job is to leave the larder.
When we come back and the
Hey,
barrels
take
are
this,
still
take
there,
this,
we can
take
find
this couple of crates with you.
Um,
Um,
yeah, so he says it's just straight up, go up there, and then there's a ladder that leads up into there.
Okay, and I just asked if there's anything else we need to know.
You guys have your map, right?
Yeah.
Then I can
Wait,
tell.
just kidding.
Then there's not much more I can help you
I
with.
left it in my other cloak.
Okay. As we sneak into the storeroom, are there any gnomes in the storeroom?
As you go up into the storeroom,
Yeah,
the floors and walls are a patchwork of cold gray stone and lifeless wood. A few candles are burning about it.
The wood is not animated good. We are going up against a golem construction.
But mostly daylight is let in through narrow slits.
It is animated.
Okay. So apparently this fortress is above ground. That there is some daylight that is coming in through narrow slits along the outward walls. The walls go up. The walls go up for about 10 feet before reaching the wooden ceiling.
Okay. We will see you next time for season 3, episode 28.